Arkadaşlar selamlar. Bugün Spencer'la beraber bir video yapıyor olacağız. Başlıkta da gördüğünüz üzere Spencer Amerika'da çok başarılı bir girişimci. $500.000 ayda para kazanıyor diye biliyorum. Ama inanılmaz arabaları var. Gerçekten çok tarz bir insan. Çok disiplinli bir insan. Ben de çok örnek alıyorum kendisine. Benden küçük olmasına rağmen 25 yaşında kendisi. Türkiye'de 18-20 yaşında bir insansanız ve bu videoyu izliyorsanız şu anda emin olun Spencer'ı çok örnek alacaksınız siz de. Ben de burada kendisini bayağı örnek alıyorum. Sabah storyleri özellikle beni inanılmaz uçuruyor, inanılmaz inspire ediyor. O yüzden videoyu sonuna kadar izleyin derim. Kendisine Türk yemekleri denetiyor olacağız bugün. Ve bakalım ilk defa çay içecek, neler diyecek. Ferrari'sinde dolaşıyor olacağız. Türk tatlısı yiyor olacağız. Türk yemekleri tadıyor olacağız. Bakalım nasıl bir gün olacak, ben de merak ediyorum. Şimdi hazırsanız gün başlasın bakalım. Şu anda Spencer gelmek üzere arkadaşlar. Çok güzel bir gün yapacağız. Kendisine Türk yemeği denettireceğiz. Çay kahve içecek ilk defa. Bakalım nasıl bir şey olacak ve kendisi de geldi aynı zamanda. Arabanın renkleri inanılmaz. Nice entrance, man.
Yes, thank you.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Bro, I can't catch you in the mornings, man. Too
Yeah,
early.
Early workouts. Yes, sir.
What time do you wake up, bro? I was wondering.
It used to be 4
when
I would go to Elevation Fitness because Elevation's packed by 5, so I like to get in there before the crowd. But now that I go to Omega, I've been trying to get an extra hour of sleep, so I've been waking up at like 5.
With my buddy, we do like a 6 a.m. run.
Okay.
But I'm like, where's Spencer, bro? You always like post 4-plate squats in the morning.
5 plates today.
5 plates today, right?
First time ever.
I was like, oh, fuck shit. I'm having a hard time with 2 plates. Bro, I got something crazy for you today. I'm gonna make you try Turkish food if you haven't tried already.
The one time I was with my Turkish friend, we were at Salt Bay place.
Salt Bay, okay.
I don't know if that's Turkish, but he said the dessert we had was Turkish.
Oh yeah,
I forget what it was called.
Turkish.
Yeah.
We're doing something different today. It's gonna be like more traditional chai, we say tea, kahve, Turkish coffee, and it's gonna be like a nice little surprise for you.
Sounds good to me.
Hungry?
Yeah, starved. Always.
Hey. Look, long way from set to mezzo. Me Tomaso and Ernesto. Short Rick.
Dude, what I was wondering is, when did you start entrepreneurship?
So 2020, right when COVID started hitting, I was in community college up in Pennsylvania, and you know I hated school, always had terrible grades. So I'm like, all right, I already don't like school. The only reason I go is because my friends are there. I had a couple friends, so we'd go to class, and it was kind of a fun time. But then when COVID hit and it switched to everything was done at home, I'm like, all right, well, I'm definitely not doing this.
Fuck school.
Yeah, so then I was deciding if I wanted to go to the military or if I wanted to get into sales. And my cousin was in sales selling life insurance. He was the only person I knew that made over 6 figures.
Yeah,
and
wow.
he just told me, hey, you don't need a college degree. If you're a hard worker, like you can get into sales, work for yourself. So I was like, all right. Dropped out and started in 2020 right around March.
What does your mom and dad do?
So my dad, I don't really know what it was, but I know he worked for a software company, and then my mom's a substitute teacher.
What do they like think about your success right now, living in Miami, all this success and lifestyle? And
my dad's pretty quiet, so he doesn't say much. He's definitely, I would say, probably proud of me. My mom, super proud of me.
That's sick, bro. Like,
yeah, it took him a while though to really believe that it was going to be something stable that would actually work long term. My first 2 years, they were super uneasy, telling me to make sure I'm saving my money and saving my sales awards for a resume one day when I get a real job. I'm like, oh man.
Do you ever like talk to your parents about the type of money you make?
Actually, just the other day was the first time I told my mom how much I made so far this year.
And she was like, what?
She was just laughing.
Probably mind blown, right?
Yeah, mind blown, laughing.
Do you have like plans of retiring her or something?
So she already has a credit card that I gave her 3 years ago. And my deal with her was, because what her responsibility was growing up, she works her job, it brings in enough money to pay for the family's food, and like that's it. Food and gas. My dad would cover everything else. I have 5 siblings.
Oh
so,
my God.
You know, she makes like...
Now I get it.
But now I tell her, she's got a credit card on my Amex, and I say, spend whatever you want, whenever you want. Don't ask and don't say thank you.
Wow, man. Yeah, that's so cool. So, dude, what do you say about like the current people that are going to high school? Do you like recommend going to college and finding your way through college? Or
I'm a firm believer in absolute college is the worst thing you could possibly do. So firm that I'm gonna definitely like strongly encourage my own kids to not go to college, to the point of like, you know, you can't go to college even if you want to. Because the way I look at college is, unless you want to be like a doctor or something along those lines, maybe college makes sense. But I feel like most people go to college just because they don't know what they want to do.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to explain it.
So they drift their way into college, and then being there, they most of the time pick up bad habits, are surrounded by people with bad habits, drinking, hooking up with a bunch of girls, being lazy. I feel like it's literally the way to ruin a man. And on top of that, they're going into debt most of the time, gaining no real business or life experience. It's like literally the worst,
facts, dude.
the worst thing you could possibly do. I think going to college is the worst idea ever, and my advice to anyone in high school is you'd be better off literally spending 4 years just trying different things, even if you make $0 in the process, which is impossible if you're trying to hustle and make money.
Yeah.
Making $0, but gaining real experience and lessons is better than going into debt. Like even if you make $0 after 4 years of not going to college, at least you're not in debt.
Perfect way to explain it.
And I feel like a lot of people subconsciously know that it's kind of a scam, but they're just kind of afraid to admit it. For example, when I see my own sisters, and a little background on my sisters is like, they're the sweetest, most innocent, nicest girls ever. So I don't know if they'd be cut out for entrepreneurship necessarily, because they're kind of like a perfect employee. But I tell them, I'm like, look, you just went to college for 4 years, you're now in debt, and I'm like, what's your job? She's like, I'm an accountant. I'm like, how much are you getting paid this year? 50K. I'm like, I pay my chef more than that, who cooks my food.
Were you always a disciplined guy?
Actually, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I learned it from my mom. My mom, she used to run 10 miles every single morning, Monday through Saturday at 6 a.m.
Dude, I run about 3 to 5 miles every day.
Yeah, running's great.
Hey, 33 years I gave that to the game. 33 mil, I say that for the rain. 500 weeks, I feel the charts with my pain. 500 mil and I fall back in the 6. Finally give you niggas the space you need.
So we should do lahmacun. Yeah.
Baklava.
I'm usually the guy
everybody
that
loves that stuff.
Bro, don't worry about the menu. I got you. We're gonna get you the protein, also the taste, and the dessert too.
Perfect.
I'm gonna make you try something called künefe from my mom's city, Hatay.
What is that?
Shout out to everyone from Hatay.
Turkish sweet cheese pastry. Pistachios. I feel like they use a lot of pistachios.
You guys want to start with the hummus?
Oh, I love hummus.
Yeah, we're gonna start with lahmacun, kavurma. Let's do mantı. If there's anything specific, bro, you want?
Can I try Turkish tea, please?
Turkish tea?
Yeah.
The lamb over rice sounds good to me.
Lamb over rice, let's do that too. Let's do a cacık as well, yeah.
What's that last thing you just ordered? The cacık?
The cacık, you might heard of it in Greek
Oh,
restaurants.
that C-A-C-I-K?
Yeah.
It's pronounced cacık?
Cacık, yeah. So my name.
Oh, I would have never got that.
So bro, let me start with some cool questions. Let's get back into the entrepreneurship. I always see you posting about your faith. When did that come along in your life?
So, growing up, I went to Catholic church with my family every Sunday. But I never really felt connected with my faith or anything like that. I more just showed up and kind of dreaded it. And then when I moved out on my own, in 2020, when I started in sales, I moved to Tampa. So it was my first time ever being away from my family for more than a week. So then I was like, okay, well, no one's here to force me to go to church, but I feel like I should still go. And I got to find a good church to get into. And I found a good Christian church in Tampa that I started going to. And yeah, I just felt super connected. Been going ever since. I read the Bible every morning, and I've had some experiences in life where I felt like God was speaking to me directly. So I've more built like a personal relationship with my faith.
I love to see you studying every single day. That's really been inspiring me.
And oh, that's crazy looking.
It's gonna be a little hot, so.
Oh, that looks crazy.
And when did the waking up 5:35 or 5:30?
Well, it was 4. That started in Tampa, really just because one of my mentors who's successful in the insurance space told me, you gotta develop you as a person before you get into work for the day. So I'm like, all right, I gotta develop my mindset, my body, my spirit, all before 8 a.m. And my workouts alone take an hour, hour and a half. So I'm like, I gotta wake up early. 5 a.m. it is.
What time do you sleep?
By 10.
10. That's cool. Usually what I came across at first is when you have my wife also sleeps. Right now she started sleeping early like me because I wake up early to 5:30.
Yep.
But before we had this trouble of like she wants to sleep later, I want to sleep before.
Oh yeah.
Living together, kind of a hard thing to say like, okay, like you keep on watching something, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, that's the real discipline.
How do you deal with that?
For me, it's just always been I'm asleep by 10. I don't care what's going on or who's got anything to say about it, and that's just like what I do.
Dude, respect.
So there's no like even question about it because I'm super committed to waking up early and I hate feeling tired.
That's the purpose.
So I gotta get to bed by 10.
Yeah. Did you ever point of time where you partied?
I would say when I moved to Tampa and started making money, so I went through probably 6 months there where I would go out to the bars a little bit. I always hated it though. I always felt terrible after, not even just hangover wise, but just feel like shameful that I did it. So I cold turkeyed it one day. I'm like, I'm never ever going out drinking, nothing.
When you gave that decision, were you a millionaire already?
No.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
The money didn't affect that decision.
No, that was like if I want to become a millionaire, I gotta stop this now.
That's cool.
Because it was slowing me down for sure.
What age did you become a millionaire?
24. I made my first million when I was 24 last year.
Really cool, bro. Congrats. In Turkey, when we get that question, it means like, what's your all-time sales like? When did you actually make your first all-time $1 million?
Oh, so probably
like 22?
Yeah,
1?
22. Good hummus. How's the temperature of this right here?
Pretty good now. Bro, it's so funny. Turkish people, no matter how hot it is outside, we'll still drink hot tea.
Oh, that's good.
You like it?
Yeah, it's good.
First time trying, right?
Yeah, I've never had that.
If you go to Turkey, if you come to our wedding, you're gonna see like 50 degrees out there.
Hot tea
people
everywhere.
Fucking drinking tea all the time. 5-6 glasses of tea every day.
I like that. It's got caffeine too?
Yeah, it has a decent amount of caffeine.
Do you drink a lot of caffeine?
3 espressos a day max. So we got lahmacun here, which is considered to be the Turkish pizza.
What is that on top? Bacon?
It's ground beef.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't eat bacon.
No pigs?
Yeah, no pigs. Mante, which is it's like
That
stuffed
looks
dumplings.
crazy.
Ground beef inside, meat, rice, traditional seasonal Turkish salad, rice and cacık. Weird
Cacık?
Turkish word.
Oh, that's what this is?
Yeah. So yeah, you should start from this. Try this. That's my favorite. One of my favorite. You can mix it up a little bit if you want. Making Spencer try Turkish food right now.
Oh, it's hot. This looks good.
That's actually great carbs. If you mix that with like a decent amount of protein.
There's ground beef in there, right? Mm-hmm. So there's some protein.
Little though.
All right, yeah, this looks good.
So your first car was a G-Wagon, huh?
No. C300 Mercedes was my first car. Oh, that was delicious.
So get one of these pieces, put some tomatoes and onions.
Is this cut up already?
Yeah. Get the whole thing, it's fine.
Oh, the whole thing.
Yeah.
All right, so what do I put on here? Tomato?
Put the tomato, whatever you want.
What is
and
this,
then
parsley?
put some lemon and then roll it up like a wrap.
Oh.
That's how you eat the lahmacun.
You probably love it.
Çok iyi abi,
Yeah, it's
çok
good.
teşekkür ederiz. Bro, what would you do if you had to start your entire career all over again? As a 20-year-old with the same mindset today, where would you start?
I would say I would move to Miami. Step one, go to the gyms, find someone else that's young and successful, because there's a bunch of young, successful people in Miami, and just beg them to learn from them. Yeah, whatever it is, just let them know. Once I start making bread, I'll give you 10% of my monthly earnings for the first year if you just let me learn from you. There's people in different businesses. Like I do sales, I've got friends that are in fitness coaching, I've got friends that are in Amazon, drop shipping, all of them make great bread. It's a teachable skill. So if they had someone that was down to work long hours and just willing to learn, I feel like you could easily teach someone with the work ethic how to make 6 figures into 7 figures within a year to 2 years if you just know the right person. I would ask for proof of income too, because I know there's also a lot of people in Miami that say they can teach you how to do it, but they've never even done it themselves.
And why Miami though? For you, why Miami?
I just feel like that's the place to be if you're young, looking to make a lot of money. Just because there's so many other people doing it. And I'm a firm believer that if you can just see one other person doing it, then you can do it too. So it's just good to get your own internal belief up when you come to Miami, and there's hundreds of young people that are making crazy money that a lot of people don't make other places. So it's like if one person can do it, but if 100 people can do it, there's gotta be a way for you to do it too. So that's why I always encourage people to move to Miami, just get around it and see what's possible.
Most people say this is the fakest place ever and the hardest place to find a wife or a husband. What's your take on that?
I'm a firm believer in the words that you speak matter, so I feel like what I would tell my friend if he said that, I'd say if that's what you're thinking and that's what you're speaking, then it's probably gonna be the worst place ever.
I like that.
But for me, if I wanted to come here and find a good girl that's, you know, trustworthy and into fitness and a good girl, I'm gonna find it because I'm gonna say I'm gonna find it. So I feel like it just
Nice.
depends what you
Speak to
think
existence.
and yeah, what you speak. I gotta say my favorite thing,
About that.
whatever that is,
I was about to ask
crazy.
Bro, one thing I wanted to ask you, that's one of the craziest subjects online is, why the fuck don't you drink?
Why don't I drink?
Yeah.
I would say 2 reasons. Number one, because in my Bible that I read every morning, it says that it's not necessarily good to drink or surround yourselves with people that drink too heavy. So that's reason number one. Reason number two is I'm super competitive, like very, very competitive. Anything I do, I want to be the best at it. And I just know that in my business of sales, I want to be the best. So I look for every small area I can get an advantage over the competition. And I know most people can't say no to drinking, even though drinking's not helping you perform. So I just look at it as one small area that I can beat the competition and get the edge on the competition. And I'm super strict with it because I know most people can't be like that.
Yeah.
So how could they
So
beat
true.
me if they can't even say no to a drink when they want to, but they can't say no to a
Spinning
drink?
bombs, bro. Nice.
That's another reason.
Well,
What
so
about you?
I'll make a good follow-up to that. Simply just look at the habits of the people who drink. If I follow those habits, how the fuck am I gonna wake up at 5 a.m.?
Yeah, you can't.
Dude, when do people drink? They drink after 9 p.m., 10 p.m. My friends don't drink. So if I have to follow up with them, the schedule, how the fuck am I gonna wake up and do my thing, you know?
Impossible.
Because whole success comes from the mornings.
Yep.
I'm usually not doing shit in the afternoons. I'm either working out or eat with a friend or cigar or something like that. The most productive time is in the morning, and alcohol is simply not letting me wake up.
Did you used to drink ever?
Bro, so much. I used to drink, I would say, at least 3 times a week, heavily in terms of partying. And it's not just drinking, it's all the shit that comes with it. Sleeping late, partying, running after fantasies. All that thing that puts your fucking life upside down, bro. So it's been around, what, 560 days now? I'm the happiest man, bro. It does make you feel special.
Yeah.
Obviously, Muslims don't drink. But for me, this did not start with religion. I stopped drinking before I became religious. Bro, you're 25, jacked as fuck, driving a Ferrari, living in Miami with your girl. What's that fucking one decision that changed your life?
For me personally, it was getting into church and getting closer to God and spending time with Him every single morning. Because when it's dark and I'm alone, speaking to God, saying my prayers, I feel like I can hear His voice clearly. And one of my prayers is just, God, help me be able to hear you and guide my steps. And whenever you tell me something, give me the courage to act on it. Remove all thoughts of fear and hesitation. So it's in those times where I'll hear something that's like, do this, or text this person, make this post, move here, buy this. And I just execute, and every time I do, it just ends up being the perfect right decision for my life.
Are you a fast responder in text?
Extremely, yeah.
Do you value that a lot?
Yeah, for sure. To the point where it's a competition. Like if I'm in a group chat and someone texts a question, I'm gonna answer first, and then I'm gonna send the feet emoji next, which stands for fast feet feast, slow feet don't eat.
Dude.
I do that every time. Let's just say if I don't answer within 2 minutes, just know that I'm doing something where I can't answer.
That's powerful. Do you ever take time off your phone? Do you ever put your phone away? Honestly.
9 p.m. is when I put my phone away.
Completely?
Yeah, completely. Just to the side.
No one can reach you?
No, you can't reach me after 9.
That's crazy. What
Yeah.
about your parents?
I text my mom good night every night at 9 p.m. and the phone's away.
I love that shit.
It's nice, it helps you wind down.
I've been realizing it's been reducing my quality of sleep. Me also personally, I do business with Turkey. So my Turkish business wakes up at 12 a.m. here. So sometimes I would wake up in the middle of the night, even though I go to sleep at 10. I'd wake up, check my phone. That turns into a 10-minute back and forth conversation. That's what's reducing the quality of my sleep. Thankfully, I was able to get rid of that. So bro, literally zero doom scrolling. Zero for
Really?
the past 1 year. I scroll zero. You have the money, lifestyle, confidence, physique. What's one thing that you struggle with?
Well, to be honest with you, one of the things I live by is the word struggle. I don't use the word struggle.
That's fucking answer, bro.
Anytime someone on my team says I'm struggling with this, I say, I don't use that word. You shouldn't use that word. What you should say is you're working hard to make a sale and it hasn't happened yet. You need to learn and get better.
Is there someone that trained you in sales?
Yeah, I've got people that train me.
Yeah. Sometimes I get the feeling of, what's this guy's name?
Andy Elliott?
Andy Elliott, yeah.
Yeah, I've met him and
You
done
met
some
him?
content with him. Yeah.
Great guy, right?
Great guy.
Yeah.
Super nice dude.
Your energy is similar.
He's like an older version of me
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit. But
You
yeah,
get
I mean,
that
the
a lot?
word, yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. Bro, you look like a guy, since I met you, that don't make fucking excuses. What would be your advice to someone that can't stay disciplined?
I would say my opinion on everything is you pretty much can do anything. The only reason you don't is because the motive's not big enough. For example, if staying disciplined, what they mean by that is waking up early to hit the gym.
Yep.
If someone had $1 million cash and said, hey, you just got to hit the gym at 5 a.m. every day for a year straight, you get this $1 million cash, suddenly it becomes super easy to hit the gym every single day at 5 a.m. So it's not that they can't. I always think it's just the motive and the driving point behind what they're trying to do isn't strong enough, or they don't take it seriously enough. But you can really do anything, would be my answer.
Yeah, very smart. What are the 3 things that you can't live without, bro?
God, the gym, and probably my family. What about you?
Bro, it would be for me also praying and God. That would be number 1. Number 2, my wife. Love my wife. She's been super supportive about me in general. And number 3, I'd say probably a camera, bro. You know, like I love to inspire people. I've been living by this for at least for the past 6 months. I believe whatever energy you put out there comes back to you. Spencer trying baklava for the first time, or no?
No,
second
I've
time.
had it at the Salt Bay place, but this one looks completely different. So let's see.
Yeah, the one that you tried was a triangle, right?
Triangle, yeah, it was like a piece of pie.
It's my first time. That was a good one.
I thought it was a one-biter.
It is actually a one-biter. I'm just being a pussy right now.
Solid.
Pretty tough, isn't it?
Bro, you gotta go.
Yeah.
And don't want to keep you for long, but let's definitely do a second part, bro.
Okay.
It was so fun making you try some Turkish dishes.
Yeah, thank you. That food was fire.
And I'm sure you just inspired a ton of like young guys in Turkey. So guys, follow Spencer.
Yes,
His stories will fucking get you up that fucking couch, guys. If you want discipline, just give him a follow. That's it. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate everything.
Nice to have you, man.
Thank you.